Okay, well, I guess I'm going live. I don't know how this works. I've never done this live. I don't know how to do the chat thing. Never done that. So if anybody wants to chat, speak right up into the chat comment section or whatever, however it works down below or to the side, and I'll be happy to try and talk with you. Um, let's see. So I, I'm also not sure about my other video if it the long one. I just made a really long one, over an hour. Oh my god, over an hour. I was online, and I had to take Xanax um, before I actually did it because um, I was so amped up, and now I'm like so calm. It's so funny, uh, but Xanax, wow, it's like gold. It really actually works if you know how to use it correctly and wisely, which I do. And oh, that was 111 on the timer. I wonder what time it is. It is, let's see. Hey, where's my time? Oh, I shut it off. That's right, I forgot it. I shut it off for doing this. There it goes. The little Apple thing. I had it shut off so it would not interrupt while I was trying to do the prior video. It's let's see, on my computer, 2:55 p.m., 7/18/2024, and I am Sir Nicholas in Seattle, night of the 21st. Also, I am also the original Sleepless in Seattle. That's right. You're looking at him. I'm the actual guy, which nobody knew. Well, I can't say that. I shouldn't say that. There's actually a few people who actually knew. Oh, here's my brother. Hold on one second. I can call, but I don't know if he has a phone that will do picture. Oh, pardon me for a second. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. If you can ask him, I'm sure he knows tractors. Okay. Thanks, brother. Okay, sorry. So now that I'm on there, yeah. So anyway, yeah, I am the original Sleepless in Seattle. I could tell you a really fun story about when that actually happened, which was before the movie came out. Not saying that they wrote the movie about me and what happened, but people who knew me, know me, and who saw that film and knew what I had gone through with my son and I, and somebody out east. um, if they knew, they would tell you that they would absolutely. I mean, they told me, "We know that's about you. You told Hollywood your story." No, I did not. But there were some who were in that area who did know. They did know my story, which was amazingly uh, just like what they had in the film Sleepless in Seattle. It was almost identical to the story of my real life and my son and this girl that I had to go see about. Only she wasn't in New York, That was real fantasy. She was in Conshohocken, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania, out east. I'm in Seattle, Washington, so go figure. Sleepless in Seattle. Hello. That was my handle way back then, and before the movie even came out. But anyway, it was a funny story. I might share it sometime. I kind of shared it already, didn't I? Maybe I should just say it. Well, I'll make the short of it. So what happens is I met this woman online, and she needed she wanted to remodel her kitchen in her beautiful, beautiful Conshohocken, Philadelphia, or excuse me, Pennsylvanian home. Beautiful, beautiful big home. And she said that she had heard that I was a master carpenter builder and cabinet maker, would I be interested? I said, sure, let's talk about it. So we did. And my son happened to recognize what was going on. And, well, long story short, I pretty much swear to this day that it was because of my son things happened between this lady and I. And it was a big fiasco. And I ended up going out there to Conshohocken, Pennsylvania. I remodeled her kitchen for her. I did all the cabinets, everything, the floor, everything. And her kitchen turned out just so beautiful. In fact, so beautiful that, I don't know, it's like Home Magazine in that area or Pennsylvania actually showed up to present it and promote it in Pennsylvania. It was that well done. And she called me and she said, they wanted to know if they could use your name. Can I give them your name? And I said, well, as the builder, I suppose you could. And so she did. And anyway, she said, well, you want me to send the magazine? I said, no, don't worry about that. So anyway, I ended up doing the work for her, and in the 3 or so visits that I had going back and forth out there to see her and to do the remodel for her, it was like magic. The connection that she and I had, it was just unbelievable. And it was just like you see with Meg Ryan and Tom Hanks in Sleepless in Seattle, the movie. It was just like, it was so magical. But we didn't miss each other up in the top of the Empire State Building. She was there to pick me up and take me to her place from the airport, and so I could do the work on her place. And wow, we had so much fun during that construction remodel that I did for her. And it was interesting because she wanted a specific design on the island in her kitchen, giant island. And I made this comment. I said, Jesus, this thing looks like Vashon Island. And she said, really? And I said, yeah, let me get a picture. So I got a picture. I brought up a picture of it on her computer. And she goes, oh my God, it does look like that island. And I said, yeah, how about that? That's really something. But that was already a done deal. She didn't design it that way. It just turns out to be like the footprint of Vashon Island. Unreal. Which kind of looks like the same blueprint of Florida in many ways. Well, anyway, that's it. And so I just wanted to come on and say hello to people and my fellow Americans that are out there. And if anybody was here and wanted to say anything, I welcome them to do that. I'm only going to be here for a few minutes, I think, especially if I don't see any chat, which I don't see anybody here or any chat. I don't know how this works, so maybe I'm not doing something right. I'm looking at the list of stuff that can be done here. There you go. I'm in live chat. I just changed the live chat to live chat. All messages are visible. If anybody's out there, say hello. I'll say hello. Okay, well, I see that went out there. Doesn't look like anybody's out here. So I'm probably not going to stay on. But I had a really long, super long. Hang on. Had a long, very long talk, super long talk. Really extremely elevated volume wise for part of it, in which I shared a lot of my feelings on what's going on in our country right now. I just want you to know out there that I really hope and pray for all of us. 12:12 on the clock. I see that. I really hope and pray for all of us, and I hope that we find our way through this next election, that we put the person in place that we recognize and realize is truly for all of us, for our country. And it's not you know who. It's not Donald J. Trump. Not at all. And since we only have two picks, the only other one, excuse me, can be President, now His Royal Majesty King Biden, to repeat his tenure. I mean, as king, isn't he able to reign until death? I don't know. I hope that's not the case, because and nothing against President Biden, but I just feel like, as far as that goes, this, just like Moses and Aaron, his brother, were tasked by God to go and deal with the Pharaoh and free their people from bondage and slavery, which they did perfectly and effectively at 80 plus years old, just like President Biden is right now. He tasked them. So I feel like we should have every faith in President Biden, King Biden, to go for 4 more years and get her done. And if he doesn't make it, we have Vice President Kamala Harris, who is absolutely brilliant as human beings go, and young, youthful enough to take it on if need be. So that's my thought on that. But otherwise, I just hope and pray for all of us, in God's name, in the name of Jesus, that we do seek to correct our ways, to find peace, to love and care for each other and about each other, to stop the division in our country, in our America. and to actually, truly, and completely reunite as American citizens, and turn America back into the United States of America. That's my hope and prayer. I'm super hopeful, super prayerful on this, praying every day for this, for peace, for unity, for us to treat each other well, for the division to stop, for the separation between us all to stop, and for us to find our way to make this a really super, super happy time going forward for all of our lives. Our lives depend on us. They really do. They depend on us to make things right, correct the SCOTUS, Superior Court of the United States of America, to correct the wrong that they have just done, to imprison those who are within our country that are against our country as a whole, not just some, as a whole. And anyone who would cite violence, an insurrection, a riot during what's supposed to be the peaceful transfer of power to hold their status and position as it were, but it was voted no longer to be. Anybody that does that needs to be sent to prison for the rest of their lives. So help them, God. And that's one other thing. I have noticed in the trials, like I just saw the Alec Baldwin trial, and I'm really happy for him. I'm happy for his family that it's over. It's done. But I wanted to say that, I lost my train of thought. Shoot. Way too many things on my mind. Of course, that's just how it is, isn't it? We have way too much stuff on our minds. Anyway, well, I guess I won't be remembering that one for right now. I should have wrote it down. That way I never forget. Anyway, hopeful for us in our society that we can do good for each other. Thanks for watching this. If you do see it out there, take care of yourselves. Be safe, be kind, be thoughtful, be caring, be considerate, be helpful. Just be a really good person out there. Another really good human being. Okay? Be good to each other. Thanks for checking this out. If you ever see it, let me know. It'd be nice to know people do see it. Talk to you later. Mwah. Bye-bye.